Oh, I know a few things, too. Oh, what I know. I've had to make this cut a couple of times because I keep running over the time limit. I've got my counter started right now, so I should be a little more in the ballpark. There's just so much to say, so many things you want to bring up, and you just don't have enough time for it, with only 10 minutes. And I don't like that, but there isn't anything else I can do. Yep, that's where our money's going right now. Our money's pretty much going down the toilet. I'm not sure where things are going to be headed, but we've got some concerns. And the concerns are with everything from Citibank. Oh, you're supposed to change the picture when I do that. From Citibank to Bank of America. We've got the United States government running around buying huge amounts of food. They've been doing it for about a year. They're buying it by the container load, which is very unusual, but they're buying it. And what do they know that we don't? Our money is going to pot. They put Obama all over the newspapers, Time magazine, everywhere, like he's some kind of a freaking superstar. And he's not even a U.S. citizen. You can go to obamacrimes.com and see what some of the comments there are concerning whether he really should be there. But no matter what happened, he's making sure everybody else is clean as a whistle, but he is going to make sure that he does anything he wants to. We don't have any control over him because the powers to be want him there. And who might that be? Well, YouTube is getting stricter. People are actually losing their jobs by the tens of thousands, lining up for food banks. And it begs the question, what is going on and what can we expect? I think we can expect a lot in the next couple of months, maybe even in the next couple of weeks. We're looking at nationalizing banks. We're looking at losing an awful lot of jobs. And one has to ask, can the car companies, insurance companies, stores, all these people claiming to be in huge amounts of trouble, mortgage companies, did they all get so far off course they're all cratering at the same time? No, it's orchestrated just like it was in the 20s. Same thing happened in 1928. We've got questions, legitimate questions about Mr. Obama and his right or qualifications to lead, including the fact that he went to Pakistan on a passport, and it could not have been a U.S. passport, because you couldn't go to Pakistan in 1982. He sealed his college records. Certainly his grades were at least as good as President Bush's. What's he got to hide, except for the fact he may have been a foreign student, having his tuition being paid, because his mother certainly did not have the money, being paid by somebody else, possibly a Saudi prince? Is that a possibility? In any case, he was on some kind of foreign aid. So yeah, he pretty much wants that covered up. And they're doing it. They're doing it for him. I mean, you can go to obamacrimes.com and see the serious activity. We're not talking about idiots running around saying, well, he's not a president. He's a... No, we're talking about qualified people. We're talking about professors, ex-people in the government, ex-generals, lots of credible people asking, are you qualified? And if you are, please present to me the proof in the way of your birth certificate. Not a certificate of live birth, which simply says, yeah, you had something, and it had all the body parts, and it was a male. No. We don't care if there were 3 parts hanging low or 2 parts hanging low. We don't care. What we want to know is, when and where were you actually born? But that's going to go by the wayside. They're still going to go ahead and fight, and if they do end up winning, if they do end up saying, yes, you cannot be president, the whole thing is invalid, and if the Supreme Court hears it, which they won't, they already screwed up the swear-in ceremony, and there's a whole fervor over that now. Did they swear him in legally? Did they swear him in on a Bible? Why was there no video footage? You know, what's up with the secret swearing in? YouTube is getting a little bit stricter, I understand. So I decided to do this from WINR and invite people who have some care and concern about posting their information to do it on WINR. You can get a hold of us at WINR at WINR.us. You can call us at 877-430-9467 when we're live on air, like you see me right now. If there's a static shot up there, we're not live. We take talk, we take music. We have a lot of music that's coming in that's basically sort of cowboy stuff saying, where is our country gone? And it's a good question. Jobs are being lost. We don't know where to go. What's going to happen to our currency? How do you control such a powerful nation? You choke off its food and its money. $200 million in the bank, you're sitting pretty, until the $200 million's not worth but a half a cent a dollar. And then you're broke like everybody else and you're paying $10,000 for a loaf of bread. Where is this going? Why is nobody actually checking on any of this? We see a total blank out of ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox News, anybody on the birth certificate. That's a big issue. It's a big issue. It is not a bunch of people holding up a sign with, flowers in their hair and droopy jeans. These are professional people saying, where is the proof? Present us with your birth certificate. My God, that's all we're asking is show us your birth certificate. Yet, over $1 million has been spent to hide it. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that there's something to hide. His own aunt was illegal. Right here. Illegal. The point is, we're being steered somewhere. And where's that going to go in the next few months? I believe we can look to the possibility of something very akin to martial law, where we're going to have questions about where our money is. The borders are going to come down. The Amero's going to show up. Sure, there's going to be a fight, revolutions. Maybe there'll be factions. I mean, take a look at the movies. Jericho, Jeremiah, 24. They're all forewarned. I mean, get the new book out by 2012. Oh, gosh, I forgot the guy's name. I'm reading it right now, but it's a movie that's coming out based on this book. It's frightening. Of course, they're dealing with aliens, and I think we will be too shortly. My time is running out on this particular episode. Give us a call. Tune in at WINR.us. We'll get with y'all later. Have fun. Study. Read. Protect yourselves.